Let's start off with some WrestleMania news with a report coming out from WrestleVotes that they believe that there will be 14 or 15 matches at this year's WrestleMania 41. With Saturday night seemingly having 8 matches and 7 on Sunday. With thanks from Tasmaniac1686 on Instagram, we have seen the stage being constructed for WrestleMania 41. You can see there in the background, it looks absolutely huge. These images will probably come out at this point daily, and obviously we'll see the progress as it happens. We've also seen this circular structure being erected. This will go above the ring, so maybe like Trons and the screens obviously being on that too, so that looks pretty interesting. Some breaking news, the WWE Hall of Fame 2025 Legacy inductions will include Kamala, Dory Funk Sr., and Ivan Koloff. Some big, very deserving names, and I know some people don't like the Legacy Awards, but at least it puts them where they definitely belong. We also found out the other day that the Nature Boy Ric Flair will not be in attendance for WrestleMania as he is under contract with AEW. There was a lot of people seemingly pushing that if John Cena was to win number 17, that Ric Flair was to present that new championship to John Cena. That would make sense as it's Flair's record that Cena would be breaking. We knew it wouldn't take long, but Ric Flair also weighed in on the recent controversy involving his daughter Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton. The promo out of nowhere on Smackdown that got the world talking all right. Obviously Ric Flair saying that Tiffany sort of went too far, blaming Tiffany. But a report from Fightful Select states that it's believed that Charlotte Flair was the one who went off script first. And when she started mocking Tiffany's voice, people backstage assumed Tiffany would fight back, although going personal, they believe was ill-advised. There was heat on both women for what they said during the promo, and WWE instructed that both Charlotte mocking Tiffany's voice and the personal comments made by Tiffany and Charlotte both be edited out of digital content. Internally, it was referred to as a wreck. And talking of stuff like that, well, Tony Hinchcliffe did commentary on Raw. He obviously made that very controversial joke about Big E's neck. Now, Big E didn't seem that bothered about it on the Raw recap, but apparently WWE have called this spot a dud. And they said while Tony Hinchcliffe is very respectful backstage, this segment came across as unfunny and a dud. And I think this really does have to raise a question. The roast of WrestleMania will follow WrestleMania Night 2. This will not be actually broadcast on TV, but I'm sure WWE is going to post about it on social media. And I said at the time when this was announced, I don't understand this because WrestleMania is the grandest stage of them all. It's the biggest wrestling event of the year for WWE. And immediately following the show, you're going to roast it. You're going to make fun of the biggest event of the year at a time when superstars and fans should be absolutely buzzing about the product. You're going to make a mockery of it. I don't know if it's a really smart idea or not. On to some other news. WWE has partnered with Minute Maid, and Minute Maid will now be the official juice partner of WWE. When did you ever think that WWE would have a juice partnership? What? Come on then, guys. Predictions in the comment section down below. Which WWE superstar do you see drinking Minute Maid drinks on TV first? You know it's coming. Some huge news though. John Cena is advertised for next week's edition of Smackdown. That will be the Smackdown before WrestleMania. Just 24 hours away from that point. So what will Cena do on Smackdown? Find out next Friday. But it's good because we honestly thought we wouldn't see Cena again until WrestleMania. We're going to see him next Friday night. We also have confirmation that John Cena is booked for the Raw and SmackDown after WrestleMania. He's also booked for Backlash and Saturday night's main event in May. So make of that what you will. WWE Shop have also released the John Cena versus Cody Rhodes official match t-shirt. As first reported by Fightful Select, Kelly has seemingly signed a WWE Legends deal. Very well deserved. People forget Kelly was super popular back when she was around in WWE. Hopefully, this means we get some upcoming appearances from Kelly, maybe at the rumoured Evolution show. New side plates have been revealed and put onto the title by NXT for Ricky Saints' North American Championship. A lot of criticism last night that 7 days after winning the championship, the side plates were still Sean Spears's. Well, NXT posting this clip on social media, he's got his side plates. Also, some more NXT Championship news. A lot of people wondering now if we're going to be getting new NXT Women's Tag Team Championships, with Ava teasing something for Stand and Deliver last night, obviously with Meta Girls, with Fatal Influence, and Roxanne Perez, who everyone assumes will team with Cora Jade. Could this be a match for those new championships at Stand and Deliver? My opinion, it's about time. One of the problems WWE faced when they scrapped those championships, it really hurt. Because what actually happened was the desire to make good women's tag teams in NXT sort of faded away. Because why would they? They don't have to book women's tag belts. Now, hopefully they can ramp that up a bit, and eventually those tag teams can go to the main roster and make the women's tag scene there even better. Karrion Kross has revealed that new autographed editions of his book will be available at the website you see on screen, so if you're interested in getting that, now's your opportunity. In a recent WWE interview, Penta praised WWE, saying they make him feel like a very big superstar. They make him feel professional. They treat him well, and he feels upon his arrival, he started a new era for Penta. Nice to see Penta feeling some love. Hopefully Alexa Bliss can start to feel some of that love very soon too. Now, Sean Ross Sapp recently said on his Monday Raw stream on Fightful's YouTube channel how Alexa is not being hard to work with. It's solely down to creative as to why she's not on TV. With the glitches we've seen, we're pretty confident the plan was for her to join the Wyatt Six, who have been AFK, with Uncle Howdy being missing from action recently. So I assume those plans have been on hold. They brought Alexa back maybe a little bit too early, but they're now just waiting. And do you know what? It's not a bad thing. I'm sure WWE are going to do this when they can. And honestly, as long as they get it right at this point, that's all I care about. The new patch 1.07 is out now for WWE 2K25. This includes general performance updates, the new Saturday night main event arena, NXT Championship and Women's Championship, and the addition of Women's Mid-Card Championships in WWE My GM. Triple H was on the Jimmy Fallon show last night, obviously promoting WrestleMania, his Hall of Fame induction, but he also spoke about the evolution of Triple H in WWE, including talking about Terror Rising, including a story about how Triple H went from being a kid who wanted to be a wrestler to becoming the chief content officer for WWE. Triple H also shared on social media recently some images of him with Ozzy Osbourne. I honestly don't think I've ever seen these pictures before, so I definitely was interested in them and I wanted to include them in the video. Now, this is either something or it's nothing, but this is something from Monday Night Raw when Paul Heyman walked into the arena, the truck in the background, a very clear shot of The Rock. Now, is this just pure coincidental, or is WWE teasing something? It certainly wouldn't be the first time they've done this, so it's possible, and it's worth remembering. I don't know if this means Heyman double-crosses Roman and Punk and joins The Rock, maybe even with Seth Rollins, but it's worth remembering just in case. And I'm sure I have to end this video with this. From Stephanie's Places, Stephanie McMahon doing Rhea Ripley's entrance in an empty WWE PC, and do you know what? She nailed the look, she nailed the entrance. Fair play. So there is your Wednesday WWE news. Let me know all your thoughts, your theories, your comments in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video. It really does help the videos out, so I really do appreciate that. And I'll catch you as always next time. Peace!